Chesal Chal Pesia. This is J.R. Bluff from the Kalispell Language Program. Just here to give you a little update on our ANA grant that we got from the Esther Martinez Initiative, entitled the Kalispell Language Survival School Expansion. We're currently in our third year of this project. And our grant is going to end at the end of September. So this is a community meeting just to give you people an idea of what we've been able to get accomplished and the status of the project. Like I said, we submitted a no-cost extension that extended the project till the end of September. And identified here on this page are the tasks that we'll be completing. I don't see any problem with us getting all this stuff completed. We just needed a little bit more time. So as part of the project, we had these objectives that we told the government we were going to be doing. First one was to increase the institutional capacity, basically communicating with other tribes, creating new teachers, or kind of more of an administrative level of, and we got all that done in our first year of our project. We had another objective was the instructional capacity, which is the creation of teachers, the creation of language learning cohorts. And we were able to complete most of those. And you can see number 3, 4, and 5 here are being worked on right now and completed as part of that no-cost extension. We don't see a problem in having this all done by the end of the month. The next objective of our project was to the language proficiency and language vitality. We are pretty much on point to get all these completed. We've got some year 3 data that we'll be working on this current month to get out and done, but we should have no problem with any of that, those tasks. So, but a big part of our objective 3 is the creation of curriculum. And that's what I'm going to talk about right now. So within our first year, we ended up completing math, grades 3, 4, and 5. And those are completed in the books, and we're actually incorporating them into classroom instruction. In year 2, we decided to be doing our science curriculum. We ended up going with the mystery science curriculum, have much of that kind of identified and then translated into the Kalispell language, and those are also being incorporated into the classroom. And then right now, we're currently working on our graded readers, or our books, our literacy program. We have quite a bit of it completed already. We have already completed some in previous ANA grants, and we're currently working on reading for grades 3, 4, and 5, which is what this project entails. And just some of our examples here is we have some graded readers, which are basically books that are graded for a certain grade levels, like 3rd grade books, 4th grade books. A lot of those are based on word counts and complexity of the language. And a lot of those are, they're kind of based on the English language, not so much the Salish language. So with that in mind, a kindergarten book in English may be rated at a kindergarten level, but for Salish, it might be way higher because of the complexity of the language. So those are what we're doing. We have some books that were given to us by the Salish School of Spokane that they had already translated into their language, all formatted. So all we had to do was change the language and get them printed. So that was pretty nice. So the Salish School of Spokane was a big part of that. This is just another example of one of our books that we had, just to show you guys what we've been doing. Just another example, different ways to measure. And we also have some just some general books, maybe not so much graded readers, just something for leisure reading that we can also incorporate into the classroom. So we're looking at least 50 of those. And then we've also done some individual classroom instruction materials, a math journal for our current math class. So what this is a compilation of math terms very specific to the task at hand. And each student would have one of those. It's got a lot of vocabulary, number one for the student and also for the teacher, just to make sure they're consistent on what they're calling things in the classroom. And then the other thing that we are looking for from our language partners are some website resources just to add on the web pages. Maybe we have some online components, some online teaching tools, but then there might actually be some immersion school documents that we could upload and make available to us all, just so we can share everything that we're doing. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. So and then the last part is just get a hold of us if you have any questions. Like I said before, we're in our year 3 of this project. We did a no-cost extension that is going to extend it to the end of this month, which is about 30 days from now. So this is the last part of my requirement. One of my requirements to make sure I reach out to my community just to let them know what's going on. And if any of the community wants to have any more input, or they would like to, maybe they have another question on where they see us going, just give us a call. My contact information is up there. Please feel free to give me a buzz, and I'd love to hear your ideas and just to make sure we're on the right path. So, Lemnum Special, hope everything's going good. Bye.